ARA ARA.
Yes, this is Aki Nijou. Mom, stop it with the arranged marriages. For the last time, I don't need or want that. If I get married, I can find my own husband. As a matter of fact, I'm dating someone, so can you maybe give me a break for once, please? And now, I have to send her a picture of my made-up boyfriend.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you very much for joining me. Today we have a figure that at first I didn't even know existed, but after trolling around my figure collections website, just searching all of the old ecchi harem animes I used to enjoy in my youth, I came across Maken-Ki. I found out that they had a few figures and not very many, which I was surprised because the series was quite popular. It's very, if I could describe it in one word, I would explain soft. Yeah, soft. The women are soft. Go watch it. So, seeing the figures that they had available, I noticed that one of my favourite characters had a scale from one of the best manufacturers out there at the minute, which I didn't realise. Didn't really think that she would ever get a figure because from the main harem girls in the show, this character isn't one of them, but she had one of the best figures that was available for the series, which I was very grateful for. So, I present to you, which I'm going to say wrong, Aki Nijou, quote me if I'm wrong. She is the nurse of the school who has a very romantic getaway with our main character. She's a very milfy ARA ARA type of character who is thick as fuck and doesn't have a boyfriend. It's kind of the ongoing joke in it. She'll never get a boyfriend, why you like this sort of thing, is all she wants, but she's one of the finest girls in the series, which doesn't get a lot of limelight. So I'm incredibly happy that Orchid Seed, who's the manufacturer I was discussing, they are one of the top. They are up there. They are known for their quality and their price mark to go with it. I'm just grateful that the only scale of this character, who was my favourite character from the series, was made by Orchid Seed. Kind of fortuitous. So let's get into the unboxing. Front view is Aki herself. You can see inside the window. Compared to my other figures, she's in a pose where she's sat down, which we'll see in a second. There's some high-res picture of her on the side. She is a cast-off, so I'm not sure until we open it if it's an interchangeable torso or chest or whether you just take off her jacket, but I will try to show you guys, but how I'll be displaying it in my collection would be fully clothed, not scantily clad. So on the back it shows you what she looks like without the jacket or changing, however they do it. Some more high-res pictures of ass. And here is the artwork from the show, which the figure is modelled after, which I love that style. The show is really nice. Do you get what I mean by soft? It's soft. And now we're back to the front. So let's unbox her. Let's see if she has the mandatory there we go. Let's see if she has the mandatory perfume smell, which every figure I unbox seems to have. It does. It bloody does. Japan, I don't know what you're doing, but so that's the figure herself. The base is also separate. Really big pink base, which I really like. It says Maken-Ki. There's, first thing I've noticed, no pegs. There is not a single peg on this, so that means she just sits on it however I like. Good to know. And there she is. So, no torso, nothing to change, so I'm just going to assume that the jacket comes off somehow. Probably have to remove her arms to take it off. Well, we'll be in that together. So as I mentioned, she is from Orchid Seed, the manufacturer, and she is a 1/7 scale, slightly bigger than a 1/8. I paid about £100 for her. I bought her locally to me. I'm in the UK, and there was a seller in Scotland selling her, which was fantastic because that means I don't have to pay customs and the postage was really low, and she's worth more than £100 anyway, so I grabbed it straight up. Okay, is this going to be the first figure that I don't drop something, because there's nothing to drop? Oh, incredibly. Bit of plastic around her foot, and there she is. Aki Nijou, Aki. So even though she is a 1/7, she does look quite small to me on first impressions because she's in such a compressed pose. She's not stood up tall, revealing all. She's very squished and down. I believe this came with a stethoscope. Ah! More parts, very important. I should check that. Oh, so it's just all fallen out anyway. I shall show. So I know she came with a stethoscope because the seller messaged me saying there was a small mark just under her chest where he put a smallest bit of blue tack to hold the stethoscope in place, which I was fine with. So it seems the extra part is her arms and stethoscope. So my theory was correct, where you must remove the arms, take the jacket off, replace it with these arms, so we shall do that. Put these aside. But as I was just saying, she's very compressed, but I really do like the pose. That's some premium tit squish, gotta admit. She's looking hella cute. Now she fits the base very well actually. If you put her in the center, there's about a few millimeters just around the edge, so yeah, perfect size. But how would I display her to not block the... I really love her detail on it, and Orchid Seed do a incredible job on faces. I'll show some close-ups of her face, but they always make it look straight from the anime. They're very true to what it is, where you see a lot of manufacturers, Mavic for example, they did a Njou from the Hyaka series. It looks nothing like her. They kind of just went, oh yeah, it was if like I asked you to draw Pikachu from memory. You know, it would kind of get there, but it doesn't look anything like him. That was pretty much it. So let's try and remove the jacket, because I'm interested in how that works. Can we pull this off? Yes, you can slightly pull that off to reveal a bit of tit, but it won't come all the way, so let's try and remove her arms. So I'm assuming this would be her right arm replacement, and this would be her left arm replacement. Or General Kenobi. Oh, okay, I think they're attached under the jacket. But sorry, that arm is attached under the jacket. This one not so much. Maybe take this one off first. Okay, that one popped off first. Then I reckon we take off the jacket. We have instructions in English. Oh my goodness. How to remove the white coat. Incredible. Remove the head. Remove the upper and bottom stethoscope. Haven't attached that yet. Remove the left arm. Already done that. I didn't know a head came off. Oh! I've got this kind of like running joke now with my friends about floaty heads. We call them cursed heads. Because it's always like, oh, you should see my Raikou figure. It's unbelievable. But her hair comes to like here and it's just a head. But it's like floaty head of Woo. Incredible. And that looks just as terrifying. Reminds me of Silent Hill for some reason. Right, remove the head, done. Remove left arm, done that. Remove white coat from left side first. Okay, done. Then remove the right. Oh, her arm is attached to the coat. Ah, incredible. That's clever. So now we have, can make that work. Kill me! Oh, there we go. And this one. Days till I drop something. 0. Oh my god, what a faff. Oh. Oh, got it. There we are. And all this effort to put her back in her coat. Pop her head on. Perfect. And there she is, fully cast off. With very large breast out. That wasn't so painless. I've had worse ones to put together. I will be putting her back in her coat though, because that's how I'd like to display her. Now let's do the stethoscope, because I would like that to stay on. Let's see if I can do it without blue tack, because I'd rather not. See her. Yeah, there is an ever so slight. Can we get through the. It's like High School of the Dead, that sniper shot. So, how to attach the stethoscope? The stethoscope. I think it slots between her boobs. How to build stethoscope. Please refer the package photo to. Oh, I see, yeah. It does go between the boobs. Insert the bottom part of the stethoscope under her bust. Okay, so it goes under her, into her coochie. Great, like so. It's kind of taped down there, stuck down there, tucked under there. And then stick circular part onto the crotch. Done that, mate. And I'm assuming, yeah, this just goes over her shoulders and then into the top of her bosom. Yeah, that kind of looks seamless. Bad, not bad. One of the easiest figures I've had to put together. I'm very happy with that. So this was Aki Nijou from Maken-Ki, her 1/7 scale from Orchid Seed. I'm very impressed with the figure sculpt. If you're a fan of the series, I highly recommend this character as part of the set anyway, but if you're very fond of this character like I am, definitely a must pick up for any collector. As it's from Orchid Seed, we can expect a high level of quality, which we did. The favourite part of this for me is her face. Her face is absolutely spot on. It's cute as heck, very slightly blushful, quite mature, but they've done it in the perfect style. It doesn't look bad. For a cast off, that was very easy for me to change. Not as easy as Jubei's swimsuit, because that was literally just whack out the girls, put the girls away. But yeah, it was very simple to take her coat off, even simpler to put her coat back on, so switching her between the two isn't a problem. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I hope to catch you next time. Peace.
Whiskey!